Hello guys, Ubu here with another deck profile, or whatever you call this, I don't know. Um, so this is what I'd like to, or this is basically just Yosenju Stall. The reason why I made this is because, I could build regular Yosenjus, or I can build Yosenjus that make people suffer. I decided to make the one that makes people suffer, well, suffer more. Basically, um, profile, or deck profile, or basically, here's the list. All the combos or all these 100 combos at 3. So 3, 3, 3. These are the main ones. This, you'll win with mine. This bounces stuff and this searches stuff. And then we also play Isna because it's an upstart goblin. 3 Lightning Storm because removal. Dark Ruler no more because they can't negate our removal. Terraforming to get mine. Potted Duality because you're only normal summoning most of the time. Unless later on. Tanky because it searches any of these. Mine because, well, yeah. Okay, so basically the reason why we're playing mine is because um it combos off really well, or works really well with Kama 2. What you do is, so when your opponent builds a board, you drop mine, and then you summon Kama 2, you attack with it, and then during the end phase, Kama 2 returns the hand, so then no matter what happens, as long as your opponent has a monster, Mystic Mine will never get destroyed. And then your opponent can't do anything unless they destroy mine during the next turn. So that's fun. Then here come the traps. Lose one turn because it's more fun than summon limit, because your opponent really can't do anything the turn they summon a monster. And you're unaffected by it because you only normal summon monsters. Another thing you can do is you play lose one turn. This is one thing, yeah. One thing I found out is you can play lose one turn and then summon all these senders that you can. Then during the end phase, or no, then after attacking, you make Baguska. And since Baguska would be negated by lose one turn, your Yusenjas would be allowed to bounce back to hand. It wouldn't, like, for example, like if you normally summon Baguska with no lose one turn and its effects still happen, then they would just stay on the board, and then they would always stay on the board, because the Yosenju effects to bounce back to hand only happen the turn they are summoned. Then Rivalry Warlords, because again, you're unaffected by it mostly. Then Strike and Judgment. Judgment to just basically say screw spell and trap removal, and Strike because it's Strike. Extra deck, the Utopia, this package, or not like the Utopia double package, but just Utopia and the Lightning. The reason why we're not playing Utopia double is because I really just don't want to deal with getting hand trapped. If you get hand trapped, you're just wasted 2 Yosenjus, which this can just basically out mostly anything if needed. You can even out Infinite Track, which I just realized, so that's nice. Redoer because Redoer, Tornado Dragon because Spell Trap removal, Baguska because Baguska, Exiton Knight because Go Boom, Abyss Dweller because screw the meta, Double Cowboy because funny meme, because again, if your opponent's under 800, if you have two, Senjus, or if they're under 1600, if you have 4 Senjus, they're done. Do areas because I don't know why this exists in this one. Then next, I don't know. I never got into the links. You can do whatever with those. Side, just more board nukes. Cosmic Cyclone because it's just the best spell and trap removal, except for evenly matched. But the best cheapest form of spell and trap removal because I am a budget scrub. And then evenly matched because it just clears the board. It's nice. Summon limit because it's basically better than lose one turn, but it's less funny. And then goes and match because it goes in match. It doesn't affect you, but it's just the worst floodgater. It's just a really not good floodgate. Or it's worse than TCB and Rivalry. It's still fine if it works, but it's not the best. And then a few things I would change. Honestly, I don't like Lightning Storm currently because, yeah, because it only works if you're going second and haven't made a board yet, and it's just kind of dead in the hand after that because you're just, again, you have just a bunch of things that are face up. I would probably remove Dark Ruler no more because, again, you're not running enough. Well, actually, it could work because an Emancipator, and then you just drop the mine, and then they're done. That Dark Ruler no more is debatable. So yeah. Also, another option you could run is Necro Valley. Again, you are unaffected by it, and again, mostly you're just screwing over a lot of the meta, so that's fun. Gold Boy can't do their things. Emancipator can't use block. Striker can't bring back their resources. And then, oh yeah, Invoked. They can't, like, so Invoked they can still make, like if it's Dogmatica Invoked, they can still use Invoked in the hand, but they just can't do, but it's not like they can't do one card Makaba, because they would be unable to go into Amirage and then secure Gardna, because then Alistair would be in the grave, and then if Necro Valley's on the field, you can't banish stuff, so then they would just be screwed. So it's kind of like it somewhat affects Invoked Dogmatica. And then Infernoble, haha, funny, you can't get Smoke Grenade of the Thief, so that's fun. No hand loops. Yay. So, yeah. Off to the clips, I guess.